Hi, Dr. Christy McMullen here to talk to you about something that I have a feeling might hit home. We all have to take things for compliance sake, right? We all have to take some sort of industry standard type thing, whether it's sexual harassment videos that we've watched every year for the last 10 years, or a CPR class that, as the physical therapist who's been doing this 25 years, has taken truly every 2 to 3 years for your entire career. There are some things that we already know about that are not particularly exciting, but the learning doesn't have to be painful. So here are a couple of things you can do to make sure that if you're the one delivering that information, that you are not seen as the enemy. First one, you must address the elephant in the room. You can't stand there and say, we're gonna learn about CPR today, and I know you know nothing about it, here we go, because that's not true. Instead, you say, raise your hand if you have ever been in a CPR training before. All the hands go up. Leave your hand up if you have done this more than twice, 3 times, 5 times, 10 times. All right, they're your experts. Now, experts, would you please share with somebody near you something that you hope to learn today? There are still things to learn in these compliance-based events, and yet we tend to pretend like nobody in the room knows anything, and it's simply not true. So address the elephant in the room. Number 2, honor the brilliance in the room. That's kind of what you would do if you said, hey, stand if you've done this 10 or more times, but the part that we forget to do is let those people talk. Right? Now, I'm not saying they should take over the training. You're still the presenter. You're still the one that's in charge, but you must allow them to share that brilliance. Let them share at their tables. Use them as experts in expert groups. Do something called bend the line, where you line everybody up in order of, I've never done this before versus I could teach this class. And then you fold the line in half so that people are allowed to talk to somebody who's at a different spectrum than them. When you partner up, the person that knew the most and the person that knew the least are now partners, and they have an opportunity to share. There are so many ways that you can take what would be really dry content and make it fantastic, because you're gonna let people talk. So that's number 3. Let the participants talk. If you are the only person with a voice in the room, then I guarantee you, you're also the only person learning anything. So let the participants talk to one another so that they can learn together. Why would you do this? Because we all have to take these courses that are repeaters, that are things that we already know, or that are really just dry content. But you don't have to be bored while you do it. So I wrote a book called Learning Can Stick, and in it there are tons of very specific ways and examples of how you can spice up something that's a little less spicy. So give it a shot. Don't hesitate to reach out to me. I would love to help you with this opportunity.